Back in Las Vegas, Marv Albert with the fight doctor, Ferdy Pacheco, and we're set for a scheduled 10-rounder featuring the lightweight champion Ray Boom Boom Mancini in a non-title fight. In fact, going as a junior welterweight against Johnny Torres. And the game plan of Mancini tonight, he wants to test the waters as a junior welterweight and looking to January to either Kenny Bogner or Bobby Chacon, and his manager Dave Wolf did not want him to go into either of those fights suffering from rustiness. So Ray Mancini, the 22-year-old out of Youngstown, Ohio, record of 27-1. His only loss stopped in round 14 by Alexis Arguello, going against 25-year-old Johnny Torres out of Florida. He's 21-8. Said to have a good right hand, very aggressive. And Mancini's people feel that Torres does have a tendency to lead with his head, something they are well aware of. All right, we're set for the introductions. Let's go to the ring, and here's Chuck Hall.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee for the next bout of the night, Mr. Davy Pearl. The next event of the evening, a featured event featuring 10 rounds of boxing in the lightweight division. Introducing, in the blue corner, fighting out of Homestead, Florida, weighing in at 137 pounds, with a professional record of 21 wins, 8 defeats, with 16 knockouts, here is Johnny Torres. And in the red corner, from Youngstown, Ohio, weighing in at 136 3/4 pounds, he has a professional record of 27 wins, 1 defeat, with 21 knockouts. Ladies and gentlemen, the WBA lightweight champion of the world, Ray Boom Boom Mancini.
Let's go, John. Ray.
All right, Torres with the decisive height advantage. And there you see Mancini at 36 3/4, going up against the junior welterweight Johnny Torres.
I put you in the neutral corner. Don't come out until I tell you to come out. If you come out too soon, I'm going to stop the count and send you back. Watch your low blows and watch your holding and hitting. Remember, when I tell you to break, I want you to step back and break clean. Shake hands now. Good luck.
And under the Nevada rules, 3 knockdown rule in effect, standing 8 count at the discretion of the referee. Fighter cannot be saved by the bell except to the final round, of the scoring on the 10-point must, handled by the 3 judges, Lou Tennant, Dave Moretti, and Dalby Shirley. Underway in round 1. Johnny Torres' biggest win, 4th round knockout over a highly regarded lightweight Pedro Laza last July. His reputation is that of a good, strong club fighter, but when he has stepped up against world-class opposition, he did not win.
Yes, I've seen a lot of his fights in Miami. He's the top of the line as far as club fighters. He's strong, he's aggressive, he's very brave. Right off the bat, you can see he's got a tremendous height advantage, 4.5 inches, almost 5 inches on Boom Boom, 3-inch reach advantage. He can bang, and he's not scared to mix it up.
And Ray Mancini's last bout, last September, he stopped Orlando Romero of Peru in that grueling bout at Madison Square Garden in New York. He stopped him in the 9th round. This after sitting out 7 months because of the broken collarbone that was sustained in training.
Ray needs to work. He needs to get that ring rust off. Mancini said yesterday, I don't seem to ever have an easy fight. They all become hard when I fight him, and he has had difficult times in the last 3 or 4 fights. Ray going for some thunder early in this bout. This is certainly not a feel-out round as far as Mancini is concerned.
Said to sit down and relax during this fight in the museum next.
It was was 1 year ago, last November, here in Las Vegas, the tragic 14-round knockout of Duke Koo Kim. And since then, Ray Mancini came up with that non-title victory against George Feeney in Italy. Fight we telecast here on NBC. He was scheduled to fight Ken Bachner in South Africa, but broke the collarbone. And that bout was postponed. Then he beat Romero at the Garden. And here is Mancini applying pressure and connecting with his complete repertoire.
Well, he's certainly not holding anything back in his first round. And Torres has got to get over the shakes here. He's a little too frightened of Boom Boom right now. He's in awe of him, and that's when it can be all over.
Mancini with the right hand, putting Torres down.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You all right? Where are we at?
There's the time left in this first round as Mancini looks to end it. Final seconds. Davy Pearl sending Mancini to the corner, and Pearl says that's it. Johnny Torres sent to the canvas by the Mancini right hand late in the round, and then Mancini went right at him. A first round knockout for Ray Boom Boom Mancini. Merely a light workout. So Ray Mancini, who actually was looking for more rounds, putting Johnny Torres away. Here it is. It started with the uppercut, then the hard right hand that put Torres down. He took the count, and then seconds later, and this final seconds of the opening round, Ray Mancini ends it. Davy Pearl checked it out and then said, that's it. So not a mark on Ray Mancini, the WBA lightweight champion, going as a junior welterweight and extending the record to 28-1, 22 by knockout. We'll be talking with Ray Mancini in just a moment. Right here, though, let's pause for these words. Ray Mancini in a brief workout here at Caesars Palace Pavilion in Las Vegas. For the official time, let's go to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time, 2 minutes 58 seconds of the first round. Referee Davy Pearl stops the bout. The winner by a TKO, WBA lightweight champion Ray Boom Boom Mancini.
Ray Boom Boom Mancini stopping Johnny Torres at 2:58 of round one. The Boom Boom Mancini story, well known out of Youngstown, Ohio. His father, Lenny Boom Boom Mancini, a ranked lightweight fighter in the early 40s, then went into the Army, was wounded in World War II, so Ray's dad never did get a title opportunity. Ray vowed he'd get the title that his dad never got a shot at. Turned pro in '79. He is now the WBA lightweight champion, and he is alongside Ferdy Pacheco.
Ray, an uncharacteristic short and quick night.
Oh, God bless for that. First, I want to just thank God Almighty, my Lord and Savior, for the strength, power, and the courage, for giving me the strength for that. I mean, I love them type of fights. First, let me just say happy Thanksgiving to everybody in Youngstown. Thank you to all the people of Las Cruces for the hospitality. And to a special friend of mine back home, Tony Dapp, this was for you, Tony.
Very good. Now, most of your fights, you feel them out and you have to kind of wear them out. This time, you just went to him like you owned him.
Well, Johnny Torres is junior welterweight, like I said, with a big right hand. And I do have a potential date with Bobby Chacon set. I don't want anything to ruin that. And I came in to get my work done. You know, you get paid the same for one round or 10 or 15. So it's better to get the job done as soon as possible. You come out of it, I feel great. No bruises, no marks, and God bless. You know, I just feel great.
How do you feel seeing your son demolish a guy that fast?
Well, I'm glad to see that, but I'm just glad that nobody got hurt.
Very good. Where do we go from here, Mr. Wolf?
We would like to go to Bobby Chacon. We're reworking it hopefully for January. If that doesn't work, we'd like Kenny Bogner and Chacon after that. One thing I might add, this is not uncharacteristic. He's fought in Las Vegas 5 times. This is the 3rd first-round knockout. You'll recall he won the title here in 1 round.
That's true. He did. I'm used to seeing him in the last couple of years having some 10-round long struggles. Listen, we have to go back to Marv Albert at ringside, who has some characteristic comments.
All right, Ferdy, and later on, right here on NBC, it'll be Larry Holmes and Marvis Frazier. There is Holmes, the WBC heavyweight champion, getting ready to go up against Marvis Frazier. And that fight will take place later on, live here on NBC. But right now, let's go back to Dick Enberg.
All right, Marv, we had an opportunity to visit the champion, Larry Holmes, in his home of Eaton, Pennsylvania. We'll see his future after boxing much more in depth later. But many are wondering, why doesn't this man retire? His wife has been outspoken and begging him to quit and enjoy the fruits. Larry Holmes has his own thoughts, and we share them with you now.
You've been saying that you're about ready to retire, that maybe this will be your last fight. Can you definitively say that this is going to be your last fight?
No, I can't say that, but when I do say it, I would like to say it right here on NBC. I agreed to fight Greg Page, sometime in February or March of '84. But, I'm thinking about that, not because I'm afraid of him, it's just because I've been champion for 5.5 years, and I think I should be compensated for what I do, and the dollar amounts are not right yet for a Greg Page fight.
You look back at some great heavyweight champions. Joe Louis fought a fight or two too many. Muhammad Ali, your friend, should have quit earlier. Do you think they'll say that about Larry Holmes?
Dick, I feel good. I feel good because I done it all. I feel good when I train. I feel good that I can still make these guys miss, and I still can get off on these guys when I wanna. And I control the situation. That makes me feel good. And when I no longer can do that, I know it's time for me to get out of boxing.
What if Marvis Frazier beats Larry Holmes? Would that be the end? Would that then convince you it's time to go?
It's like if I could fly, I would be Superman. That if is a long ways away. But I know there's a possibility that I get cut or whatever, but not with Marvin Frazier. He might luck out and cut me a little bit, but he can't whoop me, period. He don't have the experience. He don't have the ability. I'm just too strong. I'm just too big. I'm just too much experience for this kid. And there's no way in the hell I'm going to let this younger kid come out and beat me with 10 fights. So they just paying to see an execution. That's what they're going to pay to see.
So you beat Frazier. So if you stay around long enough,
somebody get me.
Someone's going to beat you.
Father Time. You can't beat Father Time. No
Do you
way.
want to go out, though, beaten? I mean, don't you want to quit before someone beats you?
You know what it is, Dick? I'm going to tell you what. A lot of people say, don't you want to quit? Do it for the public. Do it. But you know what I feel that people why they want me to retire? They're afraid that I'm going to beat Rocky Marciano's record because they know there's no one out there can whoop me.
Wouldn't it be a nice trend, though, for you to be able to say, so long, I'm the unbeaten champion, all-time unbeaten champion.
All time.
And not wait too long to do it.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to be the only black heavyweight fighter to retire. Undefeated. Undisputed. Undoubtedly. Me. Can you imagine that? Mind-boggling. To a lot of people it is. They're afraid that might happen. But I know it will. Blessed. There's only one of us every so often. I hope I don't scare you with that, but it's true.
And there at ringside, happy now, Larry Holmes' wife, Diane, a lovely lady. They have a wonderful young family. She wants him to quit. She has asked him to for a year or more. She's hoping with a victory tonight that he might say, okay, enough is enough. And Larry Holmes putting on his fight face and saying hello to mother at home. It's a quality man. I really enjoyed my visit with him. He's a much different person than the one that you have seen on television or read about. The kind of guy you'd like to have as your next door neighbor in more ways than one. He'd certainly protect you. Coming up, we have a very special fight for you as we await Frazier and Holmes. Juan Roldan, he is a new name on the boxing scene against Frank the Animal Fletcher. Roldan looking for Marvis Hagler's title right after. Then Frank the Animal